Be clear and tell you, if you're watching this video, you're probably considering buying you a Nugget ice maker that will sit on your countertop. This is a really small compact unit. It is one of the smallest ones I've owned. The other three I previously owned in the last 8 years were a lot larger, and they took up a lot more counter space. So I like the convenience of this being nice, small, really compact. If you see there, it's not even very deep. It's a great compact size. Right now it's in standby mode. I turned it to standby mode so that I could do the video. I will turn it on while we're doing the video and we talk about the product. But standby mode is red. It also does this mode when it is out of water and needs a refill. And to refill that water is really simple. You just pull that ice tray out, grab your water to refill, and pour it in there. Now, I will tell you, this is my 4th Nugget ice maker that's countertop. I highly recommend, if you live in an area that has really high mineral content in your water, that you use an actual filtered water. I have a filtered pitcher that I'll run my water in and let it sit in that I use for my ice makers, because some of my ones in the past actually got some buildup. So that's a neat thing to know. I do want to show you a couple of things about this unit. So when you first get it in, it's got some stuff that you're going to have to unpack up top, and it'll show you that you got to take that tray off. It's really easy to take that top off. This is what's actually pushing your ice out. So that ice comes into this little chute, and it just slowly gravity feeds itself down into the ice maker. Your water actually is up in here. You can actually see that water in that unit. I want to show you that. So I'm going to move my camera for a minute and just show you. So this is where your water's coming in. The compressor kicks on. It makes the ice falls through the gravity feed. And there you can see this is your max fill for your water. I did not have filtered water. I was using plain tap water. So I really like to caution everybody, if you're looking at one of these, to know these things, because I think that really helps you make a better buying decision. We absolutely love it. I love the convenience of this small one. Doesn't take up any space on my counter. It's very convenient. It's lightweight. I can actually take this with me if we were going camping in the RV, or if you wanted to go to the lake, you were going for a weekend, you could take this ice maker. Having a party out on the patio, pick the ice maker up, quick and easy to move it. But you don't want to tip it. You don't want to turn it on its side. And when you get it in from shipping, you do want to let this thing stand sitting upright for 24 to 48 hours, because here's where the compressor is. So the compressor is in the back of the unit. This is the fan that helps cool that compressor. But that compressor is just like a refrigerator. So when you get your refrigerator in, they always caution you to let it stand, be vertical for 24 to 48 hours to let the oil inside that compressor unit settle to the bottom. Same thing on these Nugget ice makers. And I think that's really important if you're looking at having one shipped to you. Be sure you leave it sitting up before you plug it in and turn it on for 24 to 48 hours so that that compressor's oil gets all ready to actually efficiently run. And I think your ice maker will last longer. So I want to let you hear this. It is a little bit noisy. When it runs, you can actually hear the fan running on the unit, but it's really not that loud. It's pretty low volume, considering some of the ones I've had in the past that were a lot louder. If you see there, it kicked a little bit of ice out. This is one of the fastest Nugget ice makers I've ever owned. It starts making ice within the first 5 minutes of me turning it on. That's amazing to me, because my previous one took a lot longer to make the ice. It mine off into standby mode at night, let it just rest overnight, kick it on first thing in the morning, and it's making ice within 5 minutes. My grandkids and I spend hours getting ice out of this machine every day. We run it continuously for 8 to 10 hours, and then I put it in standby mode just for overnight. I will tell you, if you're looking for a countertop ice maker, something that's small, lightweight, and you can make it portable, put it in a RV, take it with you to the lake, this is one to grab. I love the way the ice tray is done on the front. It's easy to see if it has full ice. It's easy to see by the red light if it needs more water, or if it's in standby mode, and it has a self-cleaning cycle. I had 2 of these that didn't have a self-cleaning cycle, and they were a pain to clean. So this is a really big thing to me. This is a gravity feed. One of my other ones that I loved a lot that finally just wore out after years of use actually would kick out the ice, and it had like a little propeller style in the top that actually really shot the ice out rather than letting gravity feed it. And when this starts getting full, you do have to every once in a while walk down it and check and just kind of move the ice around to keep it from blocking off that chute. because if that chute gets blocked off, the gravity gets blocked off, it's going to kick itself in to standby mode, thinking the whole ice bin is full, when actually it may just be a little bit of ice in there, just blocking that gravity feed. So that's an important thing to know. I hope that helps you make a better buying decision. And if you liked my video, go like me on my Amazon page for more.